Stocks finally pierced the 7,000 barrier yesterday, highest level in almost 8 months, and leads among other Asian markets who were down due to global sentiment, inflation, and US Federal Reserve tapering timeline. PhilStocks said optimism toward the country's improving COVID-19 situation sustained the market's upward movement, which fell below 10,000 for 2 straight days. WLCON Depot to replace first gen in PSEi. Home and construction supply retailer WLCON Depot Incorporated is set to replace First Gen Corporation in the PSEi. This is due to the company's tender offer exercise with US-based private equity firm Kohlberg Kravis Roberts and Company, or KKR, and it will take effect on the 11th of October. AC Energy starts operation of power plant in Pililla. ACEN is bumping up the Luzon grid supply by 150 megawatts with a commercial operation of its diesel plant in Pililla, Rizal. They said that this will help remediate the spate of power supply disruptions and augment the energy supply amidst the Malampaya shutdown by starting to supply essential peaking and reserve power. This is the third plant to be switched on by ACEN from 120 megawatts gigasol in Alaminos and 63 megawatts gigasol in Palawig. And ACEN aspires to be the largest listed renewables platform in Southeast Asia and is on track to attain its goal of reaching 5,000 megawatts of renewable capacity by 2025. Merrimart begins smart locker rollout. Merrimart officially rolled out its smart lockers under its venture MBox. Their first MBox was installed in their branch at Double Dragon Plaza in Pasay City. Packages can be delivered to MBox smart lockers by accredited couriers and online sellers. Face-to-face interactions are no longer needed to complete a delivery transaction. And once the package is delivered, SMS or app notification will be sent to alert the receiver. MegaWorld to develop 98 billion pesos township in Bulacan. MegaWorld is allotting 98 billion pesos to develop an 85-hectare property along the NLEX in 15 to 20 years. MegaWorld said that they will transform the property into a global business district that will give the province its first ever metropolitan hub for business and lifestyle. And this will be called Northwind Global City. Condominium, hotels, malls, mixed-use commercial buildings, educational institutions, and state-of-the-art office towers are the town's theme. And for our world market today, European markets set to bounce back at the open in roller coaster week for stocks. Stock futures are higher after investors' debt ceiling concerns dwindle. And Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index jumps 2% as Asia Pacific stocks rise. Welcome back to QRepublic. Today is October 7th, 2021, Thursday. And for our PSEi today, we closed at 6,951.30 area with foreign selling na around 1.46 billion pesos. So overall, we still have a selling pressure sa ating net foreign indicator. So unfortunately, baba po ulit tayo below 7,000 level. And ang hindi po maganda sa ginawa ng ating market today is that naka-breakdown po tayo dito sa ating uptrend channel. So kahapon, all positive tayo kasi yung mga previous stocks na binabantayan natin na which is resilient is patuloy pa rin tumaas kahapon. Pati yung ibang mga stocks is nagsitaasan. So kumbaga parang nahawa sila ng positive sentiment, which is yung kinote nga natin galing sa observation ng ating Call Financial based sa ating news kahapon. Pero today, binawi po kagad yung positivity na meron tayo kahapon. If you remember yung review natin sa ating PSEi the day before yesterday, we have highlighted yung difficulty ng market to break out the 7,000 level. Kasi ilang attempts na at hindi pa rin natin siya nabe-break out before. Although gumagawa tayo ng higher lows at sinusundan natin yung ating uptrend channel, kaya naman sinabi natin na possible pa rin ma-breakout yung 7,000 level. Pero we have to be vigilant baka kasi breakout lang siya, yung 7,000, pataasin lang ng konti, and then bababa na ulit tayo. So isa yun sa mga risk na hinighlight natin nung nakaraan. Now, ang last chance natin to regain our momentum is to hold near sa ating moving average 50 or moving average 100 or around 6,780 area. So possible magkaroon tayo ng small sideways range kasi since may early warning sign na tayo ng possible breakdown dito sa ating uptrend channel, we're looking on the nearest possible low dip na gawin natin to continuously haunt the 7,000 level. So very bearish yung galaw natin today. High volume din tayo. Same sa ating net foreign indicator, selling pressure tayo, so mataas yung chance to break down completely yung ating uptrend channel. Kaya naman, dapat natin maintindihan yung possible risk ng pagbaba natin dito sa area na to. And once we understood it, doon natin i-base yung ating decision if we are still going to hold onto our shares, especially if listed siya sa PSEi, or sell muna tayo habang may selling pressure. And sa mga buyers, nakikita naman po natin yung sentiment ng ating market. So as much as possible, be on the side muna, observe muna tayo, and then iwasan munang bumili if hindi naman necessary. So let us continue to monitor our market, be wiser than we are yesterday, and continue to invest for our future. For Converge, market made a very strong bearish candlestick accompanied by a huge volume. We are on foreign selling as well today, around 620 million pesos. Kahapon na take note natin na inconsistent ang ating data kaya hindi natin masabi yung support ng foreigns, but today kita natin na wala tayong support sa ating foreign investors as of the moment. Sa ating RSI indicator, from all-time high, sobra ang ating binagsak dahil sa ating selling pressure. So ito yung sinasabi natin na risk in case magkaroon ng volatility or sudden change sa kanyang momentum. Kasi kahapon, super overbought tayo. Ngayon, nawala lahat ng ating buyers in span of one trading day. Going back sa ating chart, kahapon we're just speculating a pullback kasi nga sobrang taas ng ating RSI, nasa overbought tayo. Same thing with our stochastic indicator. That is why up to 40 pesos lang yung inaasahan nating low, then good to buy tayo. Kasi marami pa tayong buyers. So ang ini-speculate lang natin, little pullback lang kasi nasa overbought area tayo and lumampas yung ating resistance sa ating RSI indicator. But today, our sentiment changed just how Converge changed in just one day. First thing that we have to acknowledge is the market emotion. A lot will worry and ang tendency is magsasell ang majority, especially the gainers. Thus, lamang ang sellers kesa buyers sa ngayon. Second, indicators shows weak signals indicating na mahirapan tumaas yung ating presyo as of the moment. So, subjectively or objectively, isa lang po yung sinasabi that sellers will reign for this time. So, ang support natin na 37 peso as of the moment or moving average 20, high likely ma-breakdown natin yan tomorrow. And the least that we can expect is mag-support yung ating previous lower border to somehow continue the previous uptrend channel, or worst is retesting the 33.60 area or our moving average 50. So at this time, we have to set aside our emotion. We have to revisit our trading plan, understand the risk, look for the worst case, which is yung going down at 33.60, then decide if you are still to hold or you will sell. And looking ahead, 33.60 area is not guaranteed strong, but also not guaranteed weak as well. So we have yet to find out if we are going to regain our momentum after we reach this area. For JFC, after nating maging undecided kahapon, and actually looking forward pa tayo to consolidate kasi hindi pa ganun ka-concrete yung mga buyers na na-observe natin sa ating mga indicators kahapon. But today, we just confirmed that market wants to go up. Na-breakout natin yung ating immediate resistance at 205, 206 area, and yung ating RSI indicator, na-breakout din natin yung ating going to level 60 na resistance. So, huge volume din po tayo ngayon sa ating market, and sa ating net foreign indicator, buying po tayo ng around 219 million pesos. So, napakaganda po ng support ng ating foreign investors as of the moment. So, we are now ready to break out our long-time resistance at 210 peso area, and due to the green flags that we have observed, hold and buying can be our option as of the moment. For Merrimart, unfortunately, we are still on a weak momentum. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin po yung pag-create natin ng mga lower highs after nating i-reach yung high natin at 4.20 area. And recently, may laman naman yung ating mga volume, pero more on selling po yung ating na-observe, particularly the recent one. Today, strong bearish pa rin po yung ating green 8, and we are being blocked immediately sa ating moving average 9. Thus, we have a strong resistance currently at 3.84 area, and worst is possible nating i-retest ang ating 3.47 support due to our weak momentum. So, more on observation pa rin po tayo kay Merrimart, and iwasan po muna natin bumili at this time as much as possible. For MegaWorld, we are still in between the downtrend channel and sideways range na binabantayan po natin. As of the current time, 5 trading days na natin ina-attempt i-breakout ang ating moving average 50 or around 2.90 price. Pero we're still failed, and for 3 trading days now, nadodominant tayo ng ating mga sellers because of this red candlesticks and volume as well. So although naka-breakout ang ating blue line dito sa ating MACD indicator, unfortunately, it doesn't mean na magkakaroon tayo ng magandang galaw kasi kagaya rin siya last time na naka-over sa red for the long time, pero still mahina pa rin yung ating momentum. Nag-sideways pa rin tayo. Worst that we can expect to happen is to retest our major support at 2.70 area, and hopefully ma-regain natin yung ating momentum at that area para hindi tayo tuluyang mag-downtrend. As of the moment, more on observation pa rin po tayo, and iwasan muna natin bumili as much as possible. For ACEN, the market is in decision today as we formed a doji candlestick accompanied by a high volume. So very active po tayo today, and sellers ang ating winners, pero lamang lang sila ng konti since we almost closed same with our opening price today. Sa ating net foreign indicator, buying po tayo around 85 million pesos. And this indicator is still our strong green flag due to the consistent support of our foreign investors. Our momentum is still strong as we are still trading above moving averages and still forming new highs from time to time. And since very hot topic si Converge ngayon, mas magandang i-relate natin siya or si ACEN sa kanya kasi kagaya ni Converge, tuloy-tuloy din po yung pagtaas natin dito kay ACEN generally. So, tumataas din po yung ating risk sa kanya. Chart-wise, ang immediate support po natin is at 12.10 area. So, mga pang pullback na price lang po yung kaya netong immediate support natin. Hindi siya yung pang drastic. And yung matinding correction o yung talagang buhusan, just like what happened kay Converge today, yung support na pwede nating makita dito kay ACEN is at 11 peso area. So, kung sakali mang magkabuhusan, yung unang low natin is on 11 peso area. So, kung holders or buyers po tayo dito kay AC Energy, ito yung risk na kailangan natin maintindihan para handa tayo sa possible impact sa ating portfolio. For MONDE, maganda sana yung tinakbo natin ngayong araw kasi kung nasustain natin yung ating high price today, strong bullish candlestick sana tayo at tuluyan sana nating na breakout yung ating moving average 9 o yung parang pagko-consolidate natin dito. But the sellers have won and na-breakdown pa natin yung ating support at 18.60 area. So napababa po ng todo yung ating price. Net foreign indicator says that we are on selling today around 167 million pesos. So the last time, napigilan na natin itong ating selling pressure from this too huge volume, but it turned out na continuous pa rin po yung ating nagiging selling dito sa ating net foreign indicator. So fear emotion may arise again, especially ang laki ng volume natin today at kitang-kita yung ating selling pressure kasi kabuo tayo ng solid bearish candlestick. But we will see if nahawalan ba itong si MONDE sa market sentiment natin today kasi halos lahat ng magagandang stocks recently ay bumaba today. Tsaka subjectively, we are still trading above our previous uptrend channel and somewhat still in the range of 18.60 area. But then again, that's only subjective. Looking objectively or indicator-wise, matamlay yung ating momentum, especially sa ating MACD indicator na naka-cross down yung ating blue line. So, nandito tayo ngayon sa ating negative histogram. So, ang risk na ating tinitingnan dito is yung tuluyang pagbaba or pag-breakdown natin sa 18.60 and it's either moving average 50 yung sasalo sa atin o yung worst low natin as of the moment is the 16.90 area which is our strongest support. So objective or indicator wise, hindi po dapat tayo bumili sa kanya as of the moment. And if you are a holder, you have to look on the risk para alam natin yung possible effect nito sa ating portfolio. For MWIDE, we still have big sideways range in the long term and a small one on the short term. Yung takbo ni MWIDE as of the moment is like Mega World. We are also consolidating and being blocked by moving average 50. So yung closing price natin today is still within the range dito sa ating moving average 50. So yan po yung ating immediate resistance and around 6.20 to 6.25 area po yan. Check po natin itong ating MACD indicator. Same thing with Mega World. Naka-over din po yung ating blue line pero it doesn't mean na gaganda na yung ating takbo, which same thing din po nung nakaraan, nung naka-over yung ating blue line, but still, kung titingnan natin yung ating chart, we are still being blocked sa ating moving average 50 and nagma-maximum lang tayo hanggang moving average 100. So unfortunately, the worst that can happen as of the moment is we are going to retest itong ating 6 peso area and hopefully ma-regain na natin yung ating momentum at that time. So as of the moment, more on observation po muna tayo and as much as possible, iwasan po muna natin bumili dito kay MWIDE. For WLCON, it looks like na nanamnam maigi ng market ngayon yung news niya, kaya naman super taas ng ating volume. So just for today, at least 15 to 20% kaagad yung ating naging move or gain, kaya naman yung mga day trader natin is nakapag-TP agad, plus yung emotion or sentiment din ng ating market might affect its run today. Pero objectively, dito sa ating net foreign indicator, selling tayo around 694 million pesos. Thus, foreigns are the number one sellers natin for WLCON today. Sa ating chart, although selling tayo, we still form higher high today. Record high din po natin yan as only just now we reached the 34 peso area. nag-all-time high din tayo sa kanya today. Kaya lang bumaba yung ating price from 40 pesos. So record high lang muna tayo. Anyway, our momentum is good. Catalyst-wise, very good, which can sustain our good momentum. Tomorrow, possible pa rin masundan yung ating selling pressure due to the fear emotion that may arise today kasi nga naman laki ng ating volume and then na-compress yung ating price from the higher price today. And possible ma-breakdown din natin itong 33.20 peso area na immediate support natin, and yung worst is i-retest natin yung ating 30 peso area. From there, I think may laban naman yung market to hold on that area due to our strong catalyst. Pero syempre, we still need to back up our decision by our indicators once we retested that area. For GMA, so unfortunately, hindi po na-sustain ng ating market yung pagbawi ng ating momentum kahapon, at yung binabantayan natin 16 pesos is talaga namang strong pa sa ngayon. So we're going deep as of the moment, and for today, we almost touch our moving average 20. Very strong bearish candlestick ang ating ginawa with high volume. So concrete po yung decision ng ating mga sellers, implicating that our 16 area is really strong. So due to our selling pressure, moving average 20 or 14.50 support natin is nasa alanganin. So may possibility po yung ma-breakdown should our selling pressure continue. Pero ang green flag naman natin is that we still have this uptrend channel. Thus, momentum can still be observed. Yun nga lang, magdidip muna tayo. So yung worst low natin sa ating lower border or malapit dito sa ating moving average 50 to continue this uptrend channel. Pero kapag ka na-breakdown na natin to, mag-iiba yung ating trend kasi manghihina yung ating momentum. So ito po yung mga possible scenarios na pwede nating tignan in case we are a holder or buyer dito kay GMA. For Globe, we made a bearish candlestick and somewhat good volume. So active po itong si Globe, pero sellers po natin yung nanalo for today. Sa ating net foreign indicator, malaki rin po yung ating selling volume. So monitor po natin to and hopefully mag-buying na tayo tomorrow. Sa ngayon, up pa yung ating uptrend channel, which we can still follow for buying or holding kasi na-mention natin last time na every time nagpa-pump tayo ng malaking green volume, normal naman kay Globe as of the moment yung nagpo-pull back and then magko-consolidate muna then tataas ulit. Pero please be aware na itong ating current support at 3,220 area is nasa alanganin due to our strong bearish candlestick. So concrete po yung ating mga sellers. So may possibility po yan na ma-breakdown. So if ever, pwede nating i-retest yung ating lower border ng ating uptrend channel, or kapag nagtuloy pa yung ating selling pressure, yung 2,928 area yung ating i-retest. So ito naman po yung mga possible risk or yung pagbaba na pwede nating maobserbahan kay Globe as of the moment. And that's it for today. Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong video na ito, please don't forget to like it and share it as well para mapagbigay insights din po tayo sa iba. And also, kung meron po kayong additional information or thoughts dito sa review na to, comment nyo lang po yan para makatulong din po or makapagbigay information din po tayo sa iba. At sa inyo po na gustong magpa-review ng kanilang mga stocks, comment nyo lang din po yan para maisama po natin sa ating next session. And sa mga bago po nanonood ng video na ito, don't forget to subscribe para lagi po kayo maging updated sa mga bagong videos na nilalabas po natin. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you soon. QRepubliC.